are the kind of knuckles a gal needs.
And I watched you lie, and then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. I was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Well, 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 so who's punching now? From this short clip, you can see Amber Heard kind of practicing how to hit someone with rings all over her fingers. And this someone is probably Johnny Depp. During the Virginia hearing, one of Depp's security guards said he witnessed the paranoia star punch the actor in the face during their marriage. The security guard, whom Depp still employs, recalled a relatively peaceful conversation that devolved into a louder and more volatile discourse. He said Amber threw a Red Bull can at Depp during the incident, leading McGivern to stand near his boss as the verbal onslaught continued from both of them. Amber has denied ever hitting her ex-husband and even claimed that it is Depp who punches using his very many rings. But from this video, that now appears to be another hearsay. So is it true that Amber did punch Depp using her finger rings? Let's find out. During their headline-dominating hearing, Amber Heard shared stories detailing her reported abuse at the hands of her ex-husband Johnny Depp. But one piece of evidence she wanted to enter into the trial record was denied by the judge, and now we know why. Here's the gist. The actress spoke out in court about a time the former Pirates of the Caribbean actor allegedly backhanded her. She noted while on the stand that Depp has a penchant for wearing rings. When the incident reportedly happened, she testified, "It felt like my lip went into my teeth." She later took a photo of her lip. The photo was obtained by TMZ and shows her with a bloody lip and holding a post-it note she says Depp left after the incident that reads, "I shall return, XXX." Amber's legal team attempted to get the image to be a part of the lengthy defamation case, but a judge ultimately turned the request down after Depp's legal team objected. The reason? The photo had not been a part of the discovery phase of the defamation case and was therefore ineligible to be introduced. Additionally, it's now been revealed that it's actually Amber who used to punch Depp with her fingers covered in rings. At some point during the hearing, the Texas native was asked about an incident that allegedly occurred in March of 2015 that was referred to as the stairs incident.
Just in my head, instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs, and I swung at him.
Depp's barrister accused the actress of punching Depp in the face. Amber admitted to having done so, but claimed that she did so because she feared the actor was going to push her sister, Whitney Enriquez, down the stairs. She says the fear came from a rumor that the actor had previously done that to somebody else. She stated, "I did strike Johnny that day in defense of my sister. He was about to push her down the stairs, and the moment before that happened, I remembered information I had heard that he pushed a former girlfriend. I believe it was Kate Moss down the stairs. I had heard this rumor from two people and it was fresh in my mind. But as it turns out, her statement was not only false, as it was later dumped by Kate Moss herself, but it also allowed the whole world to finally see that it's indeed Amber who used to abuse Depp physically. She admitted to punching Depp with a closed fist, though she denied spitting on him or throwing a can at him, which Depp's side claimed happened at the same time. Amber also stated that Depp had hit both her and her sister during the same altercation. She insisted that this was the first time she ever hit Depp, though she claimed she'd been dealing with his abuse for some time prior. This was also in addition to an audio recording where the actress was heard telling Depp, "You didn't get punched, you got hit. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap," she added. "I was hitting you. I was not punching you. You're not punched." There you have it, her own words, coupled with the video, prove who the real perpetrator was. Remember, this information is based on theories and opinions, and therefore shouldn't be considered facts. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye! The luxury Gold Coast home, sometime back owned by MotoGP great Mick Doohan, and where Johnny Depp and Amber Heard allegedly had a finger-severing altercation, is going to auction this month, and Amber is fuming. It's also where the former couple's two dogs, Pistol and Pooh, stayed under house arrest after they were illegally smuggled into the country, while Depp was filming an installment of Pirates of the Caribbean. The 10-bedroom, 10-bathroom Coomber estate was the site of a 2015 fight between Depp and Amber, in which she allegedly threw a vodka bottle at him, severing the tip of his finger. Amber now claims that she played a big part in increasing the property's value and demands that a substantial share of the sale be given to her. So why is the mansion being sold, and at how much? Let's find out. Although the defamation case involving Johnny Depp and Amber Heard was resolved weeks ago, fans are still talking about it. Recently, the topic of an incident where Amber supposedly severed Depp's finger came up again. The reason for this is mainly because the site of the incident is now up for sale. It was recently announced that the $1 million Gold Coast mansion in Australia would be auctioned. Some fans have even started to scramble the amount in order to claim the site where it all went down, and Amber wants a piece of the cake. During the trial between the infamous ex-couple, Depp claimed that his ex-wife sliced off the tip of his finger. A furious dispute took place between them while they were in Australia in March 2015. According to the Blow actor, Amber hurled a bottle of vodka at him during an argument they had. This resulted in the tip of his finger being amputated. Private doctor David Kipper discussed his personal interactions with Depp following the finger incident during his testimony. He described how he spotted blood and mess about the house before accompanying the actor to the hospital. The incident between the two took place at the Gold Coast mansion in Australia, which will be up for sale. The private riverfront property known as Diamond Head have been dubbed one of Australia's most luxurious estates. Set on 18 hectares with never-to-be-built-out river, skyline, and hinterland vistas, the property is anchored on 628 meters of prime Coomera and Pimpama river frontage. Elite features include a tennis court, landing strip, marina, and 400-square-meter concrete area used for cars, jet skis, boats, and to land your helicopter. The space sits directly outside a large shed with 4 offices on its mezzanine level. The $1 million mansion has been home to many celebrities, including Depp and Brad Pitt. During Depp's testimony, he claimed he was forced to hide from Amber in the sprawling home to escape her alleged tirades. The house they'd rented for me in Australia was quite a large place. I think I ended up locking myself in at least 9 bedrooms and bathrooms that day as she was banging on the doors and screaming obscenities and wanting to have a physical altercation, Depp told the jury. The two Hollywood stars rented the Queensland mansion from Doohan in 2015 during Depp's time filming Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. As mentioned, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were guests in 2013, while Jolie filmed Unbroken. Singer Pink and her motocross racer husband Carey Hart have also reportedly stayed at the compound. So yeah, if you have an uncommitted $40 million, go get yourself this fantastic mansion. But remember, Amber may as well demand her share. Remember, this information is based on theories and opinions and therefore shouldn't be considered facts. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye.
A lot. Well, if you'd like to live like a celebrity, now is your chance with one of Australia's most luxurious estates up for grabs.
Yep, the A-list property, which has just hit the market, has previously been rented to the likes of Pink, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
But most famous of all, the property housed Pistol and Boo, the four-legged friends at the centre of the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard dog smuggling saga.
You'll never forget it. Property owner and Aussie motorcycling legend Mick Doohan is the current owner, and this morning is giving us a look inside. Mickey Doohan, how are you this morning?
I'm well, Carlos. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're pretty good. We're envious of where you're standing right now. Tell us a bit about the property.
Well, Carlos, you've been out here. It's a fantastic location here. We're 45 acres on the river, so you've got the boat down there. Good crabbing. And it's just private, so we've got, really it's a great little family compound, but it's become too large for us. Both of the kids, my daughter's 22, sort of she's left the nest, and my son's in Europe, so it's just my wife and I, and really we're not here that often either, so it's a great place for the caretaker and the lawnmower, really.
Well, Carl just said tell us about the property. I want you to tell us about Pistol and Boo. You actually looked after them there for a period, didn't you?
Well, I personally didn't. Of course, there was some people here who were renting it, allegedly, but but the dogs were holed up probably just inside in here. But that was a famous photo that I think Channel 9, it may have been another channel that was zooming in on their privacy while Pistol and Boo were trying to have a moment.
I remember that fateful morning very well, like it was yesterday. Hey, Mick, I know, look, your boy, he's doing incredibly well too in motor racing, and you're going to be spending a bit more time overseas. And so you'll be selling this. This was a real passion project for you, and the way that the Gold Coast is growing, and where you are in Cooma is growing, it's an incredible chance to get a hold of something.
No, that's right, absolutely. Like, we're 5 minutes from Westfield here. It is extremely private. Everything, this whole area is just booming. So we're on 180,000 square metres here, so 18 hectares, and so the opportunities are endless. It's been a great family compound, as I mentioned, since the kids were born, and we've just enjoyed our time here. But equally, there's ample opportunities for people to do the same as what I've had the luxury of doing, and or do some development down the track, you know, subject to the lovely council approving everything.
I want to go back to the bit where you said Carla spent some time there. That might be a more interesting story than Pistol and Boo.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, you didn't have the helicopters flying around there zooming in on those occasions. So, but no, it's but look, I don't know. I'm happy to take you guys for a little bit of a walk, and perhaps one room. This was your Pistol and Boo room that was
aptly named.
They were located in when you guys zoomed in on them, but essentially. The house ended up a bit bigger as I was building. One is to house some of the old motorcycles that I used to race. So we'll go downstairs and have a look at a little room down there. If that.
This is fantastic.
And
mate, yeah.
I know you'd like to find or look at a few other rooms, Carlos. But this one here will this should do us.
No, the cellar there is very impressive. I remember spending 4 weeks there one night. Oh no!
Oh, that's what happens when we go downstairs.
Choke.
Yeah.
We lose.
But,
Look at them.
They're all the years that he took out the World Championships. So just incredible.
Isn't
The
that
trophy
amazing?
room.
Oh, what a shame we've got a bit
there's
of an issue
one
with the link.
bike.
I wanted to know
There's
how
one
much.
bike from.
Yeah. We'll try and get onto him. Try and establish.
But we'll just jump outside.
I've actually heard from Mick's beautiful wife Selena, and she has said